Welcome back to Growing Older Together, Season 1, Echoes of the Past, Visions of Tomorrow. I'm Lourdes. It's hard to believe how quickly time flies since I started this podcast. Can you believe there are 2 more episodes left of Season 1? Yep, and I'm excited about Season 2. Here's a preview of what's coming. Season 2 is titled Silent Struggles, Finding Strength in Our Fears. We will continue our journey focusing on facing the fears that limit us and embracing self-worth. Many of my episodes, including today's, touch on different aspects of fear. Today's episode specifically explores the fear and challenge of forgiveness. Now let's begin with today's topic. Today we are exploring forgiveness. It is a powerful but often misunderstood act that can lead to deep healing and strength. Forgiveness is about letting go of anger or resentment towards others and finding peace within ourselves. I remember a time in my own life when I struggled with forgiveness. A friend betrayed my trust. For years I held on to that hurt, thinking it would protect me from more pain, but it only kept me stuck in bitterness. Whenever I thought about her, anger bubbled up, and the more I replayed it in my head, the more infuriated I became. I realize now how unhealthy that was. I could have given myself a heart attack, and all for what? To stay angry and keep criticizing her in my head? That was such a waste of energy. It was not until I chose to forgive her that I started to heal. But let me tell you, it was not easy. But I was tired of feeling ugly. I wanted to change. So I pulled my hair out during the process, and it was worth it. No, I did not pull out my hair, but it lifted a huge weight off my shoulders. Forgiving someone does not mean you have to face them or talk to them. It is about letting go of the anger inside you. They might not even remember what they did or care. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself. Here are some stories from our listeners about their own experiences with forgiveness. Angela from Fontana, California, shares how forgiving her estranged father allowed her to connect with him in his final years. They shared stories and rebuilt the relationship. Her story shows that forgiveness can help us reclaim precious moments with our family. It's never too late to heal old wounds and make new memories. From Los Angeles, California, Jim shares how forgiving himself for past mistakes helped him rebuild his life and strengthen his family relationships. His journey of self-forgiveness reminds us that change often starts within. By letting go of self-blame, Jim created a stronger, more supportive environment for his loved ones. Janet from Whittier, California, shares her experience forgiving a friend who hurt her. They had an honest conversation that healed the relationship and gave Janet peace. Forgiving her friend fixed their bond and gave Janet the courage to confront other fears. Her story shows how forgiveness can help us grow and face new challenges in life. Every story we share shows a different side of forgiveness and how it helps us grow and heal. Forgiveness is often seen as a sign of weakness, but it is a sign of strength. It involves acknowledging the pain, understanding the reasons behind the hurt, and deciding to let go. That does not mean forgetting or excusing the wrongdoing, but freeing ourselves from anger and resentment. Let's break it down. First, recognize the hurt and its impact on your life. Be honest with yourself about the pain you are feeling and how it is affecting your well-being. Second, try to understand the point of view of the person who wronged you, even though it's difficult. This does not mean excusing their behavior, but it can help you see the situation differently and start to let go of some anger. Third, remember that what happened cannot be changed, but how you react to it can. Accept that the past is unchangeable, but you can decide how to move forward. Fourth, making a clear choice to forgive, which is often the hardest step. Forgiveness is about letting go of hard feelings and resentment, even when it is tough. Finally, let go of the negative emotions attached to the hurt. This is about freeing yourself from bitterness and anger, allowing you to find peace and move on with your life. I have prepared a document with more detailed ways of coping with the emotional challenges of each step. This resource includes practical tips and exercises to help you navigate your forgiveness journey. The link is in my show notes. Although I am not a doctor or therapist, I have experienced and witnessed the benefits of forgiveness in my own life and through the stories we have shared. Forgiveness can reduce stress, improve relationships, and bring peace. It allows us to move forward without being held back by past hurts. Forgiveness and healing go hand in hand. When we forgive, we release the pain and anger that holds us back. This frees us to heal emotionally and mentally. As we heal, we become stronger and more resilient, ready to face life's challenges. As we approach the end of season 1, next week's episode, Impacting the Younger Generation, will focus on how our experiences and wisdom can guide and support them. We have valuable insights to share, and it's important to connect with the younger generation and show how much we can learn from each other. I also want to share some resources since some of you emailed me about understanding Social Security benefits and Medicare. These can be hard to figure out, so I will provide helpful links from the Social Security Administration and numbers to call for more assistance. Through our time together, I have shared various resources like documents on self-forgiveness, managing self-criticism, guides on hobbies and powerlifting, and other educational links. I hope these resources and today's information makes things easier for you. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought from Sue Monk Kidd. I learned a long time ago that some people would rather die than forgive. It's a strange truth, but forgiveness is a painful and difficult process. It's not something that happens overnight. It's an evolution of the heart. This quote fits today's episode because it shows forgiveness as a tough and slow journey. I invite you all to take a moment this week to reflect on someone you might need to forgive. Remember, it is a journey and every small step counts. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Until next week, Let's grow older and wiser together.